What is up, guys? Jared here, back with another video. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. In today's video, we're actually going to be working on the RX-7. Let me give you guys a brief update of what's been going on with this car. So the last time you guys seen this car, it wasn't starting. I'm gonna try to put the video right here so you guys can check that out. If you haven't already, go ahead and check it out. The car wasn't starting, and it was giving me so much trouble. I was trying to diagnose it on why it wasn't starting, and I told you guys I would make you guys another video eventually when it's actually running. So I did. Yesterday I started messing with it. I brought it into the garage, started messing with it, and finally after like 10 hours of work, I was maybe I'm exaggerating, after like 8 hours of work, I finally got it to run. I did have it hooked up to some cables on my truck just because this battery was dead. I don't know if it's gonna be dead right now because as you guys can see, there's no alternator belt, so I need to get an alternator belt. There she is. It's cold. It's cold, so she's gonna take a couple cranks to go ahead and start, but we'll get it. She wants to. Oh, she's so close. Oh, she's so freaking close to starting. It's just cold, guys. There she is, she's alive. Alright, so I got her to start. As you guys can see, she was idling and stuff before, but I think the reason it's not idling right now is because of that alternator belt. So we're actually gonna make a checklist right now on things that I need for this car to run right. So let's get started. I'm gonna make this checklist on my phone here so I can always have it on me, so I can have it handy. Alright, so to start, we definitely need an alternator belt because it's not charging that battery. So we're gonna go ahead and get an alternator belt. Let me put that on here. Alternator belt. All right, so that's number one. Then I know, from what I know, so you see that in there. So this side has a brake caliper, but if you go on this side, there's nothing. So I'm gonna go to my local junkyard and see if they have a caliper for this, because I looked it up online. They said they did, but sometimes that's not true. Well, we're gonna find out. So yeah, let me put on here. What is this? Rear brake caliper. Alright, what else? Oh, I know it needs transmission fluid, so we need to get the transmission fluid, and that should be it to get it on the road, I'm assuming, because I just got a new Slave master cylinder, put that in there, bled the clutch, and it actually goes in gear and goes backwards. I just haven't drove it because it doesn't have an alternator belt. So as long as we can put that alternator belt on, I think we should be good to actually drive this thing. So that's gonna be super fun. As you guys can see, the day is really gloomy. Oh, I do need to go ahead and tuck all this wiring in, because I'll show you guys right now exactly what I'm talking about, but this wiring is kind of horrendous. Check this wiring out. Damn, I hate that it's raining. Well, you guys can see all this wiring for the fuel pump. I actually did this stuff to test out, and then the nipples out here broke off, so I had to invent some things, and I did that as well. It actually works pretty well, but I would love to solder it, just not at this time. Yeah, so I'm gonna just clean everything up, probably tuck it away, make it nice, put the carpet back in, try to get this interior as clean as possible, guys. If everything goes as planned, I think we should be able to go on our first drive today, guys. So that's actually really good, and I'm so freaking happy on where this car is at right now that, oh my god, guys, you don't even know how much stress this car has put me through. But I guess that's what being a rotary owner is, right? Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell notification, guys, so you guys know exactly when I post. Let's get it. I'll see you guys in the next clip. All right, so we're actually gonna go to the junkyard in the Beamer. Hopefully they're in here. Yeah. Okay. All right, I was gonna take the blue truck, but the blue truck doesn't have any diesel, and I don't feel like putting diesel in that truck right now. Alright guys, so we just made it. I'm gonna go ahead inside. And ask to see if they have this brake caliper. I don't want to go ahead and go in there with the camera, but I'll keep you guys updated afterwards, alright? Alright guys, so no luck on this brake caliper. Damn it, they said another junkyard around this area has it, but they're not open till Monday, and it is a Saturday, so the brake caliper is gonna have to be on standby. But let's go get the alternator belt and the transmission fluid. Yeah, I'll see you guys at AutoZone. Alright guys, so I actually went ahead and bought the transmission fluid here. You guys gonna focus? But yeah, so I went ahead and bought some transmission fluid. I went ahead and did a little bit of research and seen that everybody was running 75W90. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and run. So I heard that it's 2.5 quarts RX-7 manual transmission, and I think it's like 2.6 for the turbo too, but since mine is NA, it's 2.5 quarts. So I bought 3 quarts. Now we're on our way to another AutoZone because they didn't have the alternator belt here. So I have to go get this alternator belt and slap it on a car, and hopefully at least make it down the driveway. Even though I don't have, you know, that rear brake caliper, I still have the e-brake, so I want to take it for a drive, you know what I mean? So let's see what happens. Either you guys see this video and I make it, or you won't ever see this video and I don't make it. Hopefully the first choice. Alright guys, so we made it to the second AutoZone. Let me go in there and pick this belt up. Supposedly they have it, and then we should be able to go home. We should be able to go home and get these parts on the car and take it for a little spin, at least around the block, right? Alright guys, so we went ahead and got the belt. As you guys can see, this is the RX-7 belt, so hopefully that works for us. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and get this started. We got to put that alternator belt on. I did go ahead and add coolant to the list, if this thing will focus. There we go, coolant. Just because I forgot this thing doesn't have any coolant in it, so we need to bleed it. We need to get the coolant situation going good. And yeah, so let me try to put this belt on. I think I have to take this whole fan assembly off. Oh, this is gonna be a trip, but let's get it done. Let's see what happens. Alright guys, let me give you a little update of what's going on. So I went ahead and took this belt off. I guess it's for the power steering. So it's gonna be the first one in the row right there, and it lines up with this stuff. So you have to move that out the way. I took the fan off, completely off. Took them off with those 10 mil bolts. I think it's 4 of them, if I'm not mistaken. Now we have to take this belt off so we can get the pulley all the way in the back to align with the alternator. So let's get that done. Alright guys, so we went ahead and put the alternator belt on there. So that's good. Started it up, she's running good. Now she should be charging that battery. Hopefully we don't run into any other problems with that. Now we're gonna go ahead and bleed the coolant, just because we can't have this thing overheat. And yes, I am using water. I know it's better to use coolant, but since I don't know much about this car, I don't want to go ahead and dump a whole bunch of coolant in it and then it having a leak. So we're gonna go ahead and start with water, and eventually we'll run into. Eventually we'll go ahead and put some coolant in it. Swap it out for some coolant. It seems pretty good so far. Alright guys, so we went ahead and put a clamp on there. You guys can see, and it's not leaking no more. Before it was leaking from like right here. So should be good now. Go ahead and start it. Try to get this bled. Hopefully it works. Let me take all this stuff off before it all falls and breaks. Alright. Let's crank her over. She wants to go. Alright guys, so I have been hiding this from you guys, but we are going to go ahead and start dropping a couple hats here, and this is actually the first prototype. So we're going to go ahead and try to get this on this Richardson 122 trucker hat, probably one of my favorite hats, and see how this goes. Hey. Alright, so I do wear a lot of hats guys, so that's why I thought in starting to sell these hats, because why not just wear your own brand, right? But yeah, these should be available here pretty soon. So this is actually going to be our first prototype, and we're going to check it out. Hopefully you guys like it, and if you do want one, I'm going to try to get these out here on my Instagram here pretty soon. So I'm going to leave my Instagram link down below, so check that out. What is up YouTube? We are back, baby. We are back. All right, so it's been a couple days since I've actually worked on the RX-7, and I wanted to go ahead and drop this video for you guys. So here's a brief summary of what's happening with it. So I went ahead and got it started. I got it to idle for a while, and then all of a sudden she shut off, and then she would just crank and wouldn't start, and it started to backfire like really bad. Like it started like sounding like gunshots. It was pretty bad. So it's been here for like about a week. I guess I haven't touched it for about a week. I'm really contemplating an LS swap in this car. If you guys would like to see that, it's still a 50-50. I don't know, but leave it in the comment section below. But yeah, right now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm actually gonna go ahead and get some food, because your boy is starving like always. I'm freaking hungry all the time. And we're gonna go ahead and take the Mama Lona. We're gonna go ahead and take the baby dually, because the Beamer actually caught a flat the other day. I think it's because of the camber, but yeah, it caught a flat. So now we gotta go ahead and take the La Chancla. I call her La Chancla because it looks like a freaking slide, guys. Like if a giant needed a freaking croc, this is what it would look like. But anyways, we should try to fix this today actually, because it broke from there, and I think we might be able to fix this one. Just put like a little washer in there. Oh, it broke from both of the handles. Oh yeah, we might be screwed on that. Look at that. Anyways, I gotta fix it. Or not. if I don't fix it, I'll probably just get, if I don't fix it, I'll probably just get a new one. Probably like 20 bucks at the junkyard or something, you know what I mean? But let's actually see if this truck will start, cause this truck actually has bad batteries. And if I don't drive it, so like if I leave it sitting for about 2 days, she don't want to crank. If I drive it every day, she'll crank. Let's see what it does. I haven't drove it in about 2 days, so let's see what happens. See, she starts. Fuck! She doesn't want to start. Damn it. Damn it. I knew it. I knew this shit was gonna happen. I just knew it. And I would take the other truck. I really would take this truck, but it's actually attached to the trailer, and I don't want to go through the hassle of taking it off and doing all that and then reattaching it when I need it, because I do take it out every week. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and bring this truck closer. We're gonna go ahead and jump start it. Alright guys, so we got her started and went ahead and jumped it off with the 6.7. Now let's go get some food. This is why I stay at home a lot. It takes me about a 30-minute, it's about a 30-minute gig just to get out the house. Alright. Guys, I don't know if you can hear that, but there's like some sloshing going down in the transmission. It's always done that, like since I've had the truck, and it's really never done anything. You see, it goes away when I press the clutch, but I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. But anyways, let me know in the comment section below if that's normal on the G56, because it kind of is kind of annoying. Alright guys, so we made it to Shane's Rib Shack. Gotta go get some food. Hopefully nobody steals my wheels I got for the trailer. As you can see, it's been showing cords, so I had to go ahead and get that one replaced. Alright guys, that shit was delicious. But we're back with the truck. Got some Shane's. Now, I think we're on the way home. I think I'm on my way to go make another video, but I think that video is gonna drop next week, not this week. So stay tuned, like always. Oh.